All right, just wanted to jump on here because I just got off a conversation with Gina, a Temple researcher in public health, who is studying uh, nutrition and teenagers, specifically interested in sugar and how to sort of do health education and different innovative models to try to move towards healthier outcomes with teenagers. We just had a really great conversation brainstorming. She was connected to us by Catherine Reuter from NKCDC, and the ideas to connecting with us is just, since at Clean Kansas we work with teens, just brainstorming what are ways to, for them, they have funding to create sort of cohort model with 12 weeks with teenagers to work on learning and experiential education related to health. And we got in really good brainstorming mode. I just immediately thought of Esperanza Health and their STIP, the summer teen internship program that just finished a week ago, in the core building. That was like a 3-week, really interesting, diverse experience, internship, connecting to different health-related careers and experiences. And that's sort of a teen sort of internship or cohort model, but it was a shorter period. And we talked about how health is not really a cool, sexy kind of thing, especially for teens that haven't necessarily in general experienced, because their bodies are young and spry, right? Bad health and like how healthy intake of food really influences their bodies and their lives. And so like the need for like incentivizing, how do you create the social structure of that cohort to be, and the experiences, field trips, how do you combine it with social justice and elements so that they see how this is actually healthy eating and healthy lifestyle and nutrition can actually be a grassroots sort of strategy to resist the powers and the power structures that are oppressing them, right? These like big food and big pharma and big these structures that are really just trying to earn money, right? The Coke corporation and Big Sugar. Just thinking through those kind of things of like really on the ground, what could like a robust collaborative program involved with teens in the neighborhood look like, and collaborating with folks like, and I'm just vision casting here, like Esperanza Health, community health and wellness team, and the core building in Simple Way, and PB&J with their nutrition, their cooking classes, and the gardens in Queen Kensington. They've got funding. I think that they're very invested in, like, at least from talking to Gina, it seems like there's very open to creativity and aware that it's a very challenging thing to try to, like, teens, nutrition, and like public health. Like it's a challenging, inherently challenging intersection. Just because teens are not necessarily thinking that far ahead in life, they're like, just want to eat pizza, cheesesteaks, but at the same time, potentially high rewards in terms of like if the trajectory of how they're thinking about food, and if they can influence their peers, right? Shifts, like the trajectory is a very different trajectory, right? So, we're thinking about like the personal behavior change, and then the structures, right? The social justice angle, and a lot of times we think about this only from the perspective of like, grit your teeth and eat this vegetables that you don't like to eat, as like, and know that this is an important thing, and just thinking about it from the cognitive, intellectual education level. But we were trying to move towards like, how can we create this as a deep experience? Like, how do you go to the Whole Foods downtown and see, okay, why isn't that located in the hood? Why aren't they here? Like what? And just have more levels of experience and thinking through all these dimensions of health, and experiencing it as a matter of justice and a matter of resistance to powers that are not invested in our well-being. So field trips to like, Urban Creators Garden, things like that. So I'm pretty pumped about the idea. I'm going to be trying to connect Gina to some people we know, some especially locally. Again, I named some of those people already. Thinking about Dan Chen too, at Esperanza Health. His nutrition, lifestyle medicine passion, and of course Amy, my wife, and her passion against sugar. So yeah, just wanted to debrief by this video and share that I'm pumped about the possibilities and the future partnerships that seems like will all take place in collaboration with Temple's researchers.